Okay, so another story of when I worked Christmas Day. This is a follow-on from the video that I did yesterday. So in the evening, we do a bed call for a lovely lady. She's one of my faves. If you work in care, you know that you do get your faves. So she lived in a great big house, double fronted, pillars either side, nice big driveway, gated entrance. And now there's a little annex on the side. So her son got divorced, married a dolly bird, moved back into the home that was originally his mum and dad's home, and moved mum into the granny annex. It is a nice granny annex. We are told under no circumstances are we to park on the drive or go to the main house. So we have to do on road parking, and it's about a 5-minute walk because there's nowhere to park. So anyway, toddle along, go through the gate. They've got a little pedestrian gate. Walk past the main house, which is beautifully decorated outside. They've got a nice garland around the front door. You can see the Christmas tree twinkling in the window, a massive real one. You can hear people inside talking and laughing. Anyway, it goes to the key safe, let myself into the granny annex, call her name out. She sat in the lounge. I said, hello, darling, all right, had a lovely day. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I said, have you seen anyone? She went, no, nobody's popped over today. So I was like, oh, right, okay. I said, so what have you been doing? She said, oh, I watched the telly and I spoke to my sister on the phone. So I said, oh, what presents have you had? Her sister had sent her over some biscuits, and her niece, she showed me the gloves her niece had made for her, and she'd had a matching scarf. So I said, right, are you ready to get ready for bed? Yeah, so she knows the drill. She gets up, she goes to the bathroom, and I said, right, you go to the toilet, get yourself ready. I'll make a drink for bed, and then I'll put you into bed. So she said, you couldn't do me a favour, could you? I said, yeah. She said, you couldn't make me something to eat because I'm hungry. I said, oh, did you have early lunch? She said, well, actually, I've not had lunch. So I said, well, what about your Christmas dinner? She said, oh, I haven't had anything. So I said, well, I thought they were bringing it over, because normally they bring over a cooked meal every day. Sometimes it's a microwave meal. Okay, a lot of the time it's a microwave meal, still in the tray and on a plate. But at least it's hot. So she said, no, I've not had anything. I said, well, if you want, I'll make you a sandwich. Go to the fridge, nothing in the fridge. Go to the cupboard, nothing, no bread, no nothing. They're bearing him on the carer in the morning had come in, made breakfast for her, which was cereal. She always has cereal. And it was on the understanding that the family were going to do the Christmas dinner. So I said, well, there's nothing here for you to eat. I said, I'm going to have to ring over and get somebody to bring something over. So I ring the house, no answer. So I keep ringing and ringing and ringing until eventually somebody answers. So I said, hello, it's Katie here from the company that I work for. I said, I'm with Mum, and she's saying she's hungry. She's not had her cooked meal today. She went, no, we didn't do one today for Mum. So I said, so she's not had a hot meal? No, she said. She said, well, I'd be grateful if you could make her something. I said, I'm happy to do that, but there is nothing for her to have here. There's no bread. There's nothing to put in a sandwich. There's nothing. Oh. I said, so do you think you could pop something over? Any lunch or anything? I'm happy to stay longer while she eats it. She said, there's not really anything left now of the lunch. I thought Anyway, she said, I'll bring something over. I said, lovely, thank you. 2 minutes later, knock on the door. I open the door. I says, all right, you coming in? She went, no, I'm not coming in. I thought, you can't even spare 2 minutes just to come in and see your mother-in-law on Christmas Day. The son hadn't been over either. So she hands me a carrier bag. I said, lovely, thank you. Before she went, can you make sure she's toileted before you put her to bed? Because I don't want her pissing the bed again. I went, yeah, she's already been. I've done all that. So close the door, take the bag into the kitchen. There's 3 slices of bread and a packet of processed ham with about 4 bits of ham in. So I said, well, I've got some in here. I'll make you a sandwich now. I go out and she's already sat on her bed waiting for me to get her changed. She said, Kate, I'm not hungry now. Can you just put me to bed? I went, oh, come on, we'll have a sandwich and a brew and we'll have a catch up. She went, no, I'm really not hungry. I just want to go to bed. So I said, okay, fine, if you're sure. She said, help yourself if you want anything. I said, no, I'm fine, thank you. So gets her all in bed, tucks her all in, that makes sure that she's safe. And she said, Kate, thanks for being so kind to me. And I was like, oh, I said, you're one of my faves, you know that. So I said, sleep tight and I'll see you next week. And she said, hopefully I won't wake up in the morning. And I didn't know what to say. I was absolutely crushed. What would you have said? So I said, well, don't be like that. Christmas Day's just another day. Bearing in mind our family who live like 10 seconds away in the same drive as her, never ever go to see her. Now, a lot of people said about my video yesterday, oh, you never know what's happened, why families, don't bother. But it was clear, and it's clear to absolutely anyone, that all that family were interested in was her money. Anyway, tucked her in, made everything safe, locked up, walked past the house, and the second wife, the dolly bird, was looking out the window smirking at me, and I thought, you know what, if I'm out one night and I've had a few to drink and I see it, probably pound your face in. Awful, absolutely shocking.